Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video here on EA WRC. In this video, I've compiled a list of tips and tricks to help improve your overall driving, help you quicker out on stages. Whether you're a complete beginner or someone who's poured many hours into this game like myself, I'm sure there's some tips you can use. Watch the video to find out. Tip number 1, don't overuse the handbrake. I've seen so many videos online of people using handbrakes when it's just not needed. The only times you should really be using a handbrake is at the start, on a hairpin, or if you've gone a bit too deep into a corner. Don't be using them on stuff like a tree left or right, because it's just not necessary. Even on something like a square left or right, or a one left or right, I just don't think it's necessary, and you'll be much quicker doing a decent slide or taking it normally. Tip 2. Don't start out in the quickest cars. This mainly is for newer players, but even players who play more casually and just aren't quite fast in Rally 1 machinery, this can be really helpful. Do you think drivers like Sebastian Ogier and Kalle Rautenperre started out in Rally 1 machinery? No, they didn't. They started in much slower cars. This mindset should be used in-game as well. I personally would use Rally 4 or Junior WRC cars. They're front-wheel drive and much slower and easier to handle. After that, you could probably move up to a Rally 3 class for all-wheel drive, as I think it's much, much better than Rally 1. Rally 1 cars in EA WRC can be quite hard to control. Tip number 3. Listen to your co-driver. This is real basic stuff, but it's so important. I know so many people who don't listen to the co-driver properly and just drive while looking at the road. Your co-driver is just as important as the actual driver in a rally. Even looking at the calls popping up on the screen just isn't good enough. The co-driver will tell you everything, whether you have to go slight left over a crest or right over a jump. Listen to your co-driver, he'll help you a lot. Tip number 4. EA WRC is not a drifting game. You may think that drifting around a corner will be way quicker than taking it normally, and in some instances you'd be correct. But, especially for newer players, drifting can go so wrong so quick, whether it be spinning out or hitting the rear of the car off a tree. It's much safer to take it slower. Sure, once you get better at the game, drifting can be so much fun and so much quicker. But for the start, stick with slowing down to corners, especially on asphalt. Gravel is a different story as it's much easier to drift. Tip number 5. Slow and steady will often win the race. If you look at real life WRC events, you'll notice drivers won't be going 100% all of the time. This is mainly to conserve tyres and make sure they don't crash. So, if you're doing much longer events, maybe 5 or 6 plus, make sure to maybe slow down a small bit to conserve tyre wear and similarly don't crash. Trust me, going a little bit slower will make you much faster, especially if you keep constant speed across all your stages compared to someone who might go lightning fast on one stage and then crash the next. Going a bit slower will often be much faster. Tip number 6. Get rid of all distractions. You'll notice on screen there are so many OSD options, but to be honest, most of them are completely useless. Personally, I'll only use speedometer and co-driver calls. The rest of them I would recommend turning off. All they do is clutter up space you could be using to look further down the road. Tip number 7. Practice. This again is such a basic thing to do, but it really makes a difference. Practicing on different types of cars on different types of stages is essential to improving your overall course speed. Please lads, practicing makes a huge difference, especially in a sport where split seconds made a huge difference. Tip number 8. Tune your car. While personally I find the default tuning on all the cars to be amazing, if you're really struggling on some stages, tuning your car can make a huge difference. There are hundreds of guides across the internet to help you. Tip number 9. Assists are there for a reason. Many people think that using assists means you're a bad driver. That's not always the case. I've seen multiple online lobbies where people who use assists like ABS or traction control can often be faster. If you really struggle on some stages, assists are there to help. While I do find personally having no assists is faster, I think they're a great guide and they help a lot. They're there for a reason, use them. Tip number 10, and my final tip, is just have fun. I find if you're not having fun while driving, your performance is going to go down a lot. Even something as simple as putting on music in the background can really help boost your enjoyment and boost how fast you want to stage. If you're not enjoying rallying, then you're just not going to be going as fast. Even going on a call with someone can really help. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you didn't, please leave a comment what you didn't like, as I'd love to learn. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.